Morning tree lovers, thanks for looking in on the EcoGeeko channel. It's a little bit of a grey, drab October day, but a fantastic time as ever to be looking at trees, and today it's the turn of the cedar. There's 4 different types of cedars. They all come from the mountainous regions. So the first one is from the Atlas Mountains. It's called Cedrus atlantica. The next one would be the cypriot one from the Cedars Mountains, Cedrus brevifolia. Then the classic one, the cedar of Lebanon, Cedrus libani. So those are all from the Mediterranean area. You've got a 4th one which lives in the Himalayas, and that's called Cedrus deodara. But mainly we're going to be looking at the cedar of Lebanon. Like all conifers, cedars have needles, and they're arranged in these little sort of clustery spirals. Cedars had 2 types of cones, male and female, and the male develop first through September, October. You'll see them into November, lots and lots of them sticking up at the branches, and on a sunny dry day you can shake the branch and release this cloud of golden pollen. Don't do this if you have hay fever. The females then just tend to develop a little bit later, October, November and onwards, and they're these lovely delicate little structures. You can almost miss them unless you just know what you're looking for. And then it takes about 18 months for the female cones to develop into these fantastic structures behind me. These structures, these cones, don't fall onto the ground. They sort of unravel and deconstruct on the branches. So you're left with lots of scales on the floor and a little spike on the branch where the scales just flew off from. The Atlantic cedar, starting with the letter A, tends to have tips of branches that ascend. The cedar of Lebanon, very, very level. You can almost put a spirit level on some of the branches, right through to the tips of the branches. The deodara from Himalayas tends to droop or descend, and the one from Cyprus, well, that's just had a very austere haircut, very, very short needles. Well, I hope you're able to find a cedar on your walk. Look for something really tall and quite majestic. They've been used in ornamental gardens in the UK for about 400 years. You can't miss it. Go and give them a little hug. They're a bit endangered in their native range, so we need to respect and appreciate them here in the UK. And don't forget to subscribe to the EcoGeeko.